Hey kids, I thought I'd make this video as a response to diversity in comics. Is Batman with a 45 still a hero? I thought he was aiming for some good points. He missed a few, and I'm not sure exactly if what he was going for is what I'm talking about, but I figured, you know, okay, why not see if I can't clear up a few things that he might have had a question about. And I gotta admit, I like the point he brings up, because it's not just the old question of why doesn't Batman kill, it's why do we accept other heroes killing when we wouldn't accept the Batman. Now, there are exceptions to that rule. There are some people who definitely wonder why the Batman hasn't killed the Joker yet. But I think even those people miss a point or two about why Batman can't and really should not murder the Joker. Narratively, this is a very easy question to answer, and that is because he is a vigilante. There is no right for him to kill the Joker. He actually seeks out the Joker himself and puts himself in harm's way. So, I mean, if the Joker just says, "Hey, Bruce Wayne," and runs at him with a knife, then he has every right to defend himself, of course. On the other hand, there is Jim Gordon to consider. The moment that the Batman steps over a certain line, Jim Gordon, who is in the comics, not so much the TV show, a moral police officer, will feel the need to take Batman down. And pre-crisis Batman actually had something to do with the Gotham Police Department. I remember reading one World's Finest issue, and I can't remember the number, I apologize, but Batman and Superman were on a talk show. Somebody called him a vigilante, and he said he was actually an officer of the law, or he sworn himself or something like that. But I forget the details on it. So there are reasons narratively why he doesn't kill as far as that's concerned. That being said, as the next few panels are showing, that's not always the case as far as Batman was concerned. Definitely in the Golden Age, Batman carried a gun, and he killed, and a lot of times he wasn't even sorry about it. As you see right here, he's got a monster hanging from his bat plane, and he says, you know, he's probably better off this way. Might have been a made-up person, but I don't think that would particularly feel good. But that was all throughout the Golden Age Batman. The villains would die by his hand quite a bit. Here he kills Darkseid, and why not? He is, you know, at the time trying to take over the Earth. And even in his first adventure, this is from Detective Comics 27, the bad guy goes over the railing into a vat of acid, and Batman says a fitting end for his kind. So once again, not only did the guy die, but Batman was not exactly disappointed at the fact that he did. As the stories grew more complex and the comic book characters started to look inwards and question their motivations and as why they do that, it became more of a he's afraid to cross the line issue. That if he kills this time, will he ever want to stop, because he knew he had that darkness in him. And that was the whole thing about the Joker. The Joker is supposed to be the dark side of Batman, and so if he takes a life the same as the Joker, will it just make it easy to take, or easier to take the next life? And that of course leaves the question as to why we as the audience can accept other heroes killing, but we lose our crap when we see Batman killing. And once again, yes, I understand that there are exceptions to the rule. Some people don't mind watching Batman kill his villains, and a lot of times they might actually wonder why he doesn't kill more often. For those of us who don't like to watch Batman be the killing Batman, well, here is my theory as to why that might be, or at least, you know, sometimes why it might be. This guy, Superman, he's everything. He is the perfect being. He's physically perfect, and he does right every time. That, in my opinion, is one of his greatest abilities. The ability to always choose to do right every time. Superman is the person that the average reader aspires to be. And we hope that in any given situation, we will choose to do the right thing every time. Batman is not the Superman. Batman is not God. Batman is human. He is us. He is the one we can relate to. As much as we love Superman and we can relate to some of the things in the books, we can't relate to him in the fact that he is invulnerable and he always tries to do the right thing. He's what we aspire to. Batman is what we are. And just like Batman, we hope that we will all do good, but we know that we have that darkness within us. And just like Batman has that darkness within him, and he sees it, and he knows that it'll be easier, we, because we relate to him more, put ourselves in his shoes and don't want to see him go over the edge, because that means it would be easy for us to go over the edge. And it's true, we would. If somebody's attacking my family, I don't see any reason they should live. However, if I can do it without killing them, I would hope that I would choose that route myself. So there you go, diversity. Instead of leaving a comment, I figured I'd make a whole video on the subject. What do you think? What do you guys think? Do you think I'm full of crap, or do I make some points? Let me know in the comments below. Also, if you have an opinion on why we don't like to see Batman killing, put that in the comment section also. If you haven't already, please hit subscribe and the notification bell. Don't forget to like and share as well. Also, we did put out a Patreon account, the little tip jar there. If you don't mind heading over to Patreon, the link is in the description below. Toss $1 into the pot. It would definitely help us out. And most importantly, thank you very, very much for watching.